Hello everybody, this is Fernando for the latest Urban Legends video. While I'm continuing to do your cryptids and monster suggestions, I thought I would mix another one here from the urbanlegendsonline.com website. What's fascinating about this urban legend is that apparently it is the second most popular one within the website. And I've never heard of this particular urban legend before. When I was reading the information, it was brand new to me. So it'll be interesting to see if there's others out there who know of this urban legend, maybe even some variations of it. And if so, please let me know in the comments below. But again, apparently this is the second most popular one there is there. It has a pretty interesting title too. It's called The Babysitter and the Clown Statue. So let's go ahead and let's talk about that one here. I'll give my thoughts and opinions. And as always, let me know what you guys and gals think afterwards. So here's what it says. This girl was babysitting for some family friends one night, a little boy and a little girl. The parents had a collection of clowns and had collected clowns from around the world for years, setting aside a room in the house just to put them on display. That night, the children were playing in this very room. Many of the clowns were just statues, some were life-size. One in particular was seated in a small, childlike rocking chair. The babysitter started to feel more and more uneasy about this statue throughout the night. She felt as though the eyes were following her whenever she moved around the room with the children. And so she decided to call the parents. She said, "I'm so sorry to bother you, but I was wondering if I could move this clown that you have in the rocking chair. It's starting to scare the kids and I." And so the mother asked hurriedly, "What clown are you referring to? I don't recall us having a clown fitting that description. Are you sure it's sitting in the rocking chair?" And so the girl said, "Yes, I'm sure. It's sitting right here. I'm looking at it right now. Why? I know it's probably very old and I shouldn't attempt to move it out of the way, but..." And so the mother quickly said, "Take the kids and get out of the house now. The neighbor across the street will let you in. Call me immediately when they get there." And then the mother hung up. Frightened and confused, the babysitter grabbed the kids and ran out. When she and the kids arrived safely at the neighbor, she called and the mother answered. "What's wrong? Did something happen? Are you all okay?" the girl asked. And so it said, "Yes, we are fine, but it's not us we are worried about. It's you and the kids. I'm so glad you called. We were afraid this would happen again. We will be there shortly along with the police, and I'll explain everything when we get there." And the mother hung up again. The parents later explained to the girl that for some time the next door neighbor had been giving them problems. He was mentally ill, heard voices, the whole bit. On numerous occasions he had snuck into the house and tried to kidnap the children. This time he had dressed up in a clown suit, painted his face, and waited quietly until he had this opportunity. The parents had informed the police many times but never had any proof until now about what was happening, and so they thanked the girl, paid her, and then drove her home. Then that's it. That's everything associated with this urban legend. So let's talk about that here. A pretty short one, but again, surprisingly so, the number 2 most popular urban legend in the entire website. So again, has anybody heard of this one before? I haven't. There's always apparently some truths with urban legends, so it makes me wonder if at some point the police have some record somewhere of a neighbor dressing up as a clown and then pretending to be like a life-size doll-like clown there in someone's house. And if that's the case, if there's any information out there, an investigation, something that occurred, let me know. Post it in the comments as well, because I've never heard of anything associated with this before. Obviously, there's a lot of scary tales out there involving clowns. People already have some phobias associated with them. But here, in terms of this urban legend that takes things to a whole other level, it makes me wonder too, how things could have happened along this case. If this was, say, real life, somebody would have had to have put on the clown makeup, put on the clown suit, gotten into the house, waited, I guess, until that right opportunity right there when the babysitter was there in the house and then the parents were gone. It's just something where if you think back on it and just pull the layers back, like it just builds this almost a story of its own. So if there's truly a case out there that resembles something like this, again, there's always some truth to urban legends. Maybe there is something out there, but otherwise that seems to be everything linked to this urban legend. Like this person, whoever they were, was obviously caught. They were apparently doing this for some time period, like in terms of whatever behavior they were doing as the neighbor to the main family in this story. And the family, in turn, was waiting for the right opportunity to be able to showcase to the police, finally, what they had been stating, I guess, as the story said, on numerous occasions regarding this neighbor. So now there it is, and that's apparently what happened to them afterwards. But let me know again in the comments below if you guys and gals know more information about this urban legend. All right, everyone. Thanks again as always. Take care. Bye.